Okay. It says I'm live. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let me see if I have sound. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. I got sound. Okay. All right. Some people roll. Yeah. Okay. Uh. Hey there, true believers. Welcome back to the Face Front Show. As you can see, I'm dressed as Gwen Stacy. I wish I could say that it's to promote the Spider-Verse finale, but it's not. It's not. I lost a bet, true believers. So let me explain. First of all, Raccoon Spider, Scarlet Spider, glad to have you both here. I cannot believe what I just saw on WTF. Yeah, these are the reactions I expected. What's with the wig? Because I need it's going. I got the whole fit, bro. I got the jacket. I got the wig. I got the headband. I got the skirt on too. Yeah. I got everything, man. I don't have the boots, but that's because I'm indoors. This is I'm here, your neighborhood. Yes, yes. All right, Mako. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Okay. Yeah. So essentially what had happened was I made a bet with my friend Jonathan, and he's constantly trying to hold me to task with face front, trying to get me to keep on my posting schedule. And so I told him, hey bro, I'm gonna post this, I'm gonna post that, I'm gonna post all this, I'm gonna post so much, you're not even gonna believe it. Scarlet Spider, you're gonna bleach your eyes. It's not that okay, it is that bad. Whatever, man, okay? Look, I'm doing the best I can, okay? Anyways, I told him I was gonna I don't know how women do this. I don't know how women or just people with long hair in general. I don't understand. I don't get it. Anyways, I told him I was gonna post all this stuff on Facebook. He's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. Bet. And he's like, all right, bet. And then he said, if you do all this stuff, I forgot what I was gonna get from him. But basically, if I lost, which I did, uh, he said, "Bonita, that means beautiful." Thank you, Luis Falcon. Oh goodness. He said if I lost, then I would have to live stream dressed as either Gwen Stacy or the Superior Spider-Man. And since I hate Superior Spider-Man so much, I chose to dress as Gwen Stacy. That's how much I despise Superior Spider-Man. I would much rather cross dress as Gwen Stacy than dress up as Superior Spider-Man. But here I am. We're back with the Face Front Show, and I'm dressed as Gwen Stacy. I'm not going to be part of the bet. Might organize something else friendly. There isn't going to be a competition. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness. I'm going blind. Said I'm going blind. Steve is unavailable to stream a video. Oh my goodness, you guys are too much. You guys are too much. But you know what? I'm making the best of it. Okay, I'm Gwen. As this is the giant size Gwen Stacy live stream. Okay, look, I got my giant size Gwen Stacy comic right here, and I got the death of Gwen Stacy right here. They just came across this in the comic shop, and my guy Eric, he thought I would want it, so I hate like the back of this is so depressing. It says she was young, she was beautiful, she was innocent, and she would pay for it all with her life. Like, dang. Goodness, Gwen Stacy was Peter Parker's first true love, which is true. Like, if you guys didn't read the original like Amazing Spider-Man run, um, Gwen and Peter were like endgame, bro. Like they were talking about marriage before she died, and I was so heart. I'd never been more heartbroken for something I knew was gonna happen than when I read Gwen's death. What'd you get, Scarlet Spider? Man Spider. Oh, that's Mako guessing what you got. Did you get Man Spider? That would be great. I wish I had the Man Spider. The only Man Spider they made is the Toy Biz one, which I saw and I had an opportunity to get, but I didn't grab him. But he's scary. I'm very afraid of him. This wig is crazy. What did you get, Scarlet Spider? Please enlighten us. Please tell us. In the meantime, yes, Gwen was Peter's love. Where was I? Oh, in her arms. He forgot the pain and responsibility of being Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. Uh, but now pain is all he knows, and responsibility weighs heavily on his shoulders because Spider-Man was there the day Gwen Stacy died. First of all, the name of the story is the night Gwen Stacy died. But hint, sing the song. I'm not singing. I'm not singing, especially not this early. You're not gonna. I'm already dressed up in a Gwen Stacy get. I'm not gonna sing, okay? And plus, what song? Then you just said sing the song. There's so many songs I could sing. Scarlet Spider. Oh goodness. Well, let's see. Okay, I'm sorry about man. I was about to upload a short video of your my reaction to your giant size. I can't believe you're so bad. You don't have to feel bad for me. I feel bad for myself because his wig is nonsense. But no, I made my own bed. Now I have to sleep in it. It's all my fault. Oh goodness, like I said before, I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a menace. Shadow the Hedgehog is a menace. I finally did see Sonic 3. That was a great movie. I don't even mess with Sonic like that, but that was a fantastic movie. I really loved Sonic 3. That was really good. That was really good. Shadow was kind of a menace, but it was gonna be it. If Mephisto is a mastermind of manipulation, someone call Starkiller to deal with Mephisto. Starkiller to deal. What would Starkiller do against Mephisto? In all honesty, like he's very powerful, but Mephisto is a literal demon. I don't understand. Oh goodness. Again, Starkiller is super powerful. I just don't think he can beat Mephisto. Another hint: who's the first Spider-Man to ever wear a cape? The first Spider-Man to wear a cape? I mean, technically, no, because those were like wings. I was gonna say Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, but those were web wings. That wasn't a web cape. Spider-Man Unlimited had a web cape. Spider-Man 2099 has a web cape. Kane, before he became Scarlet Spider, had a cape. He had a purple cape. Quite a few that had a cape. I'm gonna go with Unlimited though, because he's a new figure. So I'm gonna guess Unlimited. Favorite scene in Sonic 3? It was when Eggman was drumming his belly. I don't know why. When he was playing the mariachi music and he lifted his shirt and he started drumming his belly and that cracked me up. That cracked me up. I can't explain why. I just love. I watched it. I like rewound it several times. I don't want to get erased or deal with Mephisto. Me neither. Mephisto is the worst. I wish that Spider-Man would. Oh, ding ding, Spider-Man. Oh, it was Spider-Man Unlimited. Okay, yes. Spider-Man Unlimited. Do I have any Spider-Man Unlimited comics over here? I don't think I do. I just have my giant size and my Death of Gwen Stacy. I'll show them again. Giant size. Death of Gwen Stacy. Oh, goodness. And just so you guys know, we don't have a topic. I said during the 2025 showcase that the Face Front show was no longer going to have topics because we talk about the topics for like 32 seconds and then we go off the rails into randomness. So it's just a free for all. I'm just like Gwen. You guys just ask questions. We're just hanging. We're just streaming. So we're just doing whatever because we know what Mephisto is. The devil's evil demon. Oh, the evil demon. Powerful, and Starkiller is like the Exorcist fallen angel, just stabbed the heart with the sabers. Okay, that implies Mephisto has a heart. Okay, his heart is probably Blackheart, which is his son. Mephisto does not have a heart. You can stab him all you want, and he'll just fold his arms and say, "What do you think that was going to do to me, mortal?" Then then Starkiller would say, "Oh," and then both of his blades would fly, and then he'd fall off the edge into Mephisto's realm and he'd be gone forever. It's like you have to trick Mephisto. You can't just like kill him. He can't die. He's like literal Marvel's version of Satan. Like he's not that easy to kill. I don't think Starkiller would be able to stop him. Again, Starkiller is very powerful, but I just don't. It's Mephisto. You gotta either loophole him in a deal or you gotta get Ghost Rider on your side or something. But he's not an easy guy to take down. Ugh, that's all that I have now. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Do you have any SH figure art Spider-Man? No, I do not have any figure arts. I stick to Marvel Legends. Occasionally, I get little baubles here and there, but mostly it's just Marvel Legends because those guys are enough. Okay, and everything's getting more expensive and more ridiculous in price, and I can't afford to venture out into the like they I've seen like the Mezcos and the SH fig arts and the what's the other one? The Sentinel figures. Like I see all those guys and some of them look really cool, but I most of my budget goes to the legends and I if I start collecting other lines, I'm gonna bankrupt myself. So oh goodness. The Spider-Man Unlimited game. Yes. Oh my goodness. I still have that on my tablet, I believe. Hold on. Oh, don't look at my skirt. I don't think I might still have it. Hold on. No way if this loads. Let's see. Oh shoot, there's the music. There it is. Look, I still got it on my tablet, bro. I'm gonna turn the music down, but yeah, I still got Spider-Man Unlimited the game. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Look. I'm about to go play a level right now. Look at all the Spider-Man I have. I got all these Spider-Man. I got all these Spider-Man. I got look. That's Infinity War, Iron Spider. Look. I got Venom. I got I got Scarlet Spider. Is that a woman? Oh yeah, that's I vaguely remember that. No, that was when Mayday. No, what happened? I gotta remember that story. It's on the. I read it. I know I read it, but I can't remember at the time. I got Hobie. I got Spider Punk. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The red and blue Peter. What are we talking about? Do I have? I got MJ in the Spider Island Part 5's outfit. Goodness, what are we talking about? I got everybody. I got Nick Fury. Okay, you can play Nick Fury. I got look. Here's Gwen. I got Gwen too. All right, we match. We're twins. Goodness, what are you talking? Yeah, I still got Spider-Man Unlimited. Shoot. Uh, angelic weapons plus lightsabers equals something insane. And if he has angelic weapons, maybe he stands a chance. But I'm telling you, Mephisto's a literal demon. Say so. I need you. Say so. That was funny. That was a funny scene. My little brother just came in my room and saw you in the Gwen Stacy costume. Just poured the remaining bleach in his eyes. I'm sorry. Look, Face Front is not responsible for little brothers pouring bleach in their eyes. Okay, we here at Face Front claim no liability. No liability to little brothers or older brothers or siblings of any kind pouring bleach in your eyes. Okay, my legal team told me to say that. Goodness, bro, Japan always does the best stuff than US. I mean, yeah, Japan has some cool stuff. They have some cool animes. I'm not really an anime guy, but like I've seen some cool. I like My Hero Academia. That's a good one. I really like that one. But I'm more of a Western guy. I'm more of a Western comics. I and Western cartoons. That's just me. I'm a filthy American. I'm sorry. Mysterio. I didn't see you. You didn't see me. Spider-Man works for me. I see you saw the Edge of Spider-Verse. Oh goodness, that's funny. Yeah, that was a because if you recall in episode 6 of Spider-Verse, Mysterio Peter said, "I thought we arrested you at the Daily Bugle." Mysterio said you were arrested in illusion, and Peter B was never in that fight. So I just thought it would be funny if they crossed paths and then just like let each other go. Oh goodness. Next Edge of Spider-Verse is Penny coming very, very soon. I'm gonna be working on it tonight. Do you have the Amazing Spider-Man 1 on? I have it, but it won't work. I believe I have it. I thought I did, but it won't work. Here's uh Spider-Man Total Mayhem, but it won't see. It brings up a message that's I can't focus on the message, but it basically says the app needs to be updated by the developer. Blah 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 blah. So like I had the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game somewhere on here, but it won't work. Neither will Total Mayhem. I believe this is called Total Mayhem. Yeah. So some of the older ones won't work, but Spider-Man Unlimited for some reason still works. So yeah. Lucky you. Yes, I am very lucky. I just never deleted it. And thank goodness I didn't, because this is a very old iPad. So I'm going to keep it forever if I can. Lucky you got the Spider-Man. Yes, yes, indeed. I still play it from time to time. It's kind of like it bugs out a little bit now. It's like it doesn't run as smooth. Like I'll run for a while and then it'll start stuttering. I hate this. It'll kind of start stuttering and then like the frame rate will drop. But sometimes I'll catch myself. I'll be able to dodge whatever's in my way. But sometimes it's just like it slows down too much and I get hit by something and I die. But there's no microtransactions, so I can't get any ISO 8 to continue or anything. I have to wait for the energy to recharge. It's crazy, but yeah, I still have it. My version is long gone. I can't complete all levels since servers are down. Dang, I'm sorry. Yeah, you just have to be like super lucky and just not delete it. But I still got it. I'm just gonna keep it on this iPad for as long as it's available. I have a project coming up to make. This one is test footage first, and then a project is an anime. Nice. I'm looking very forward to that. You gotta let me know when it drops so I can watch it. Stick with it, man. That's all I can say. That's the advice I would give everybody. Stick with it, okay? Like you start something, finish it because excuse me. Because like it's hard. YouTubing is very hard, but if you stick with it, you'll get an audience, you'll get a following, you'll get people that like your stuff, and then you'll grow. So stick with it. I hope to see it when it's done. Oh, let's see. Spider-Man versus Shredder, TMNT. Spider-Man clears. End of story. Shredder would just be like, "You cannot defeat me, Spider," and then he'd pop his knives, and then he'd go out, and then Spider-Man would say, "Here's webbing your eye," and he'd throw them, and then Shredder would say, "I can't see," and Spider-Man would just say, "Maximum Spider," and then over. What's he got? Knives and swords. Come on, Spider-Man Spider Sense. He just Spider-Man. Done. Spider-Man clears. Shredder doesn't stand a chance. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's going to be a remake of the 2025 series Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Ooh, by reanimating the whole 10 episodes with new VAs and dubs. That sounds like an ambitious project. Okay. Like I said, stick with it. That sounds very ambitious, but also very cool. I love Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, guys. I don't know if you tuned in for those live streams when it was coming on, but I really loved that show. It was such a great show. It was so great. First of all, let's start with I'm never doing an after show again because because you guys wouldn't stay on topic. I talked about the episode. I tried to talk about the episode as much as possible, but then we just veered off into who knows what way. So I'm never doing an after show again. But I did like those live streams because I did get to talk about the show a little bit. But yeah, I loved that show. Ambitious project. I hope it works out. Let me know when it's done. I definitely want to see that. Echo. Okay, now I've uploaded my short video today. I'll go watch that once the stream is over. Oh, that's crazy. Sorry for the jump scare, everybody. Which Spider-Man will betray Spider-Man 2099? What, in Beyond the Spider-Verse? A couple of them already have. Spider-Bite, when Miles is in the go-home machine, she let him go. Gwen clearly turned on him. I think Paviter joined Gwen's team in the end there. Penny joined Gwen's team. Ben and Jessica are still on his side, but quite a few have already flipped to Miles' side to help him out. So we'll see if any more go. But Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be so cool. Someone check it out. Hello. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Don't worry, Raccoon Spider. Reasons I'm doing this because fans don't like it. OFC. Of course. Reasons why I'm doing it is because the fans don't like it. What, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? Fans liked that show. I mean, there was a group of idiots that before the show even came out were railing on it, but once the show came out and legitimate people actually watched it, everybody really liked that show. From what I saw, at least. What I saw, it was everybody liked Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but I don't know. There's probably some people you saw that didn't like it. There were some people that were still like, even after it came out, that were still hung up on the animation. Some people just couldn't get past that. Which I can understand if like it's a legitimate complaint, like you didn't like the animation, then that's fine. I thought the animation was fine, but I really liked that show. So, you said Scarlet Spider. I didn't betray Spider-Man 29. This is my freaking birthday. It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. I hope you get cake and presents. That's all I ever want on my birthday is cake and presents. The animation is bland. Okay, well, if you think the animation is bland, then yeah, that's totally valid. Like I said, I thought it was fine, but Symbiote Spider-Man plus Linkin Park equals masterpiece. Somebody needs to make that edit. Somebody probably already has. Link me. Hey Andrew, you're here. why are you wearing a dress? Okay, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm wearing a wig and a skirt. Okay, first of all, I'm wearing Gwen Stacy's getup. Okay, Gwen. Let me find her. Find her in this book. Where is she? I'm wearing Gwen Stacy's outfit. All right, we're twins. We match. Where is she? Oh, here she is. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's no clear picture of her until she falls. Okay, whatever. Fine. See, look, right? The green jacket, the purple skirt. Okay, all right. We're doing it. Okay, the headband. We're doing it. Okay, I'm wearing Gwen Stacy's get up. All right. I lost a bet. I explained in the beginning. I lost a bet to my friend, and now I'm dressed as Gwen. Thank you, Scarlet Spider. Yeah, he lost a bet. So have you seen Daredevil Born Again? Because I liked it. Yeah, I saw Born Again. Born Again was fantastic. I really liked it. It was great. Can't think of a favorite episode. But it was really good. I really liked. There was that one episode, the court case episode with Hector Ayala, White Tiger. I'll try not to go too deep into spoilers in case some of you haven't seen it yet, but the court case episode was one of my favorites. And there were a couple episodes where he didn't even put the suit on, which normally I'd be like, "Where's Daredevil?" in a Daredevil show, but the like drama was so gripping, like I didn't have a problem with it for most of the time. I will say the penultimate, everybody loved the penultimate episode, episode 8, the one right before the finale. Everybody loved that episode, and I don't know why. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't think it was bad by any means, but I don't know why people are saying it was the best episode. There were several episodes in that season that I thought were better than that episode, but whatever. I forget me. Maybe it's because the bullseye stuff. The bullseye stuff was cool in that episode, but it wasn't my favorite. It was a good one though. Oh, Born Again was great. Beyond the Spider-Verse will release June 4, 2027. Yep. Okay, now that movie will be my late birthday present. Yeah, it'll be a super late birthday present. It is 2 years away. We can wait, though. We can wait. We're patient. Animation takes a long time. Contrary to what I said in my Mary Marvel Mayhem in the beginning, that was an April Fool's joke. If you watched that Mary Marvel Mayhem and you didn't get past the beginning, that was an April Fool's joke. Just so you know, I'm not mad at Spider-Verse coming out in 2020. I mean, I am kind of bummed out that we have to wait till 2027, but I'm not like upset about it. My birthday is June 1st. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, go see that for your birthday. Take your friends and go see it for your birthday. In case you were wondering, well, swing by on June 1st, and I will say happy birthday to you. So I'm gonna have to change the 60s art style of the anime, I guess, which was a recommendation from a friend. That could be interesting to see. Again, very ambitious, but that's completely your prerogative. I would like to see it though, when you finish, or the test footage at least.
So make sure you ping me when you do it. Anthony's here. Hello. Hey man, how's it going? The question, Return of the Spider-Verse. When will Penny Parker episode come out? And I was hoping for her to be at the end of the Venom episode. Okay, yeah. So Penny's episode is coming soon. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but if I can I'm thinking this weekend. I'm thinking this weekend if I can finish some things. If everything goes according to plan, I'm thinking this weekend. Um, but it's gonna. I have everything's filmed. I'm just editing right now, and it's pretty close to done. And you're hoping for it to be at the end of the Venom episode. I have another Edge of Spider Verse that takes place after that episode. That's more meaningful for that. This one is going to be between 2 and 3 of Spider Verse, but I do have one that takes place after the Venom episode that is actually tied to the Venom episode. The idea I had for Penny's Edge of Spider Verse wouldn't make sense coming after that episode. So you'll see when Edge of Spider Verse episode 2, it's called Bugs and Glitches, comes out. You'll see. It's gonna be really cool. You guys will love it. Emily Tatsumi, voice of Penny Parker, has returned and provided stellar voice work as always. Thank you, Emily. 2023, my 2023 birthday happened. I get a box of cookie Oreos. Ooh, nice. Along with my Spider-Man comic is cover. He's actually in Mexico, my home country. Nice. That's cool. I got so excited because I got Ultimate Spider-Man 15, the new run, and it showed Peter and MJ and his family in the desert, and I'm like, is he in Arizona? Because I live in Arizona. But then it turned out he was in the Utah desert. I'm like, oh. And then the Amazing Spider-Man, there was a post-credit scene that took place in Arizona. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess Amazing Spider-Man. Which, I think we might be back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Number one, it's better than the Wells run so far. I have number 2. I haven't read it yet. Dang it. But I think we might. This cover is cool too. So look at that. So it's full cover. I think we might be back though. I think this was a pretty good issue. Nothing terribly offensive. Nothing. We might be back. I'll read it. I'll read issue 2 and let you know. But yeah. You could have worn Spider-Gwen. Okay. Listen. I was not going to squeeze in a skin-tight Spider-Gwen outfit, okay? Okay, look, the skirt is loose, okay? I have leg room. I can breathe. The jacket is flowing, okay? And I would have had to wear the wig anyway, all right? This is fine. I was not going to put my big butt inside of a skin-tight Spider-Gwen outfit. Are you insane? No. My friend did bring that up too. He said, you can be Spider-Gwen. I said, no, I'm going to be Gwen Stacy. Thank you very much. Goodness gracious. Then June 3rd, I went to see the film on theaters, inviting my 2 childhood friends and their sisters. Not gonna lie, I took photos of myself and my Spider-Persona. Nice. That's cool. Captain Marvel came out on my birthday. My birthday is March 8th. And so I usually go see the movies on Thursday night, but I waited for Captain Marvel until Friday because it was coming out on my birthday, and that was the first time a Marvel movie had come out on my birthday. And then on my 15th birthday, Spectacular Spider-Man aired. The first episode of Spectacular Spider-Man came out on my 15th birthday, which was so cool. I watched the Daredevil show. It made me miss street level Marvel stories because the MCU is all multiverse, cosmic level being these. Well, we're in the multiverse saga, so that's why. I'm sure once the multiverse saga is over, we'll get back to other stuff, and that's probably going to end with Secret Wars. So once Secret Wars passes, we'll get back to street level Marvel stuff. But right now we're in the multiverse saga, so that's why everything's all cosmic and multiversal. And they were going in a Kang direction, but all that stuff happens. So now they're going in a Doom direction. So whatever they end it with, but we are in the multiverse saga, so that's why we got multiverse stories. Imagine if Fortnite Link's was Black Cat new suit. Okay, so I'm not terribly familiar with Fortnite, but I think I know the character you're talking about. But Black Cat's already an outfit in Fortnite, isn't she? I think I have that. I don't play Fortnite a lot, okay? I suck at it. I log on, I get killed by a 12-year-old, and I'm like, that's why I don't play Fortnite. But I do have the Black Cat suit, so I think she's already a costume in there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shout out to me because I made 2 versions of an incomplete Spider-Man animation. Hey, there you go. Shout out Mako. 2 versions of incomplete Spider-Man animation. Like I said, keep going. Keep going. That's the hardest part about YouTube is to keep going. BW, remember we met at Phoenix Fan Fusion? Yes, sir. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are going to be there in June, and I'm going. Okay, I'm probably going this year as well. I think I saw Charlie Cox was going to be there. I didn't know Vincent D'Onofrio was going to be there. That's cool. That is cool. That'll be cool to meet them. I don't know if I have anything to get autographed. I don't have a ton of Daredevil comics. I think I got one laying around somewhere. That would be cool to meet them. Final selfie I got made many bases, references, and homages for my real life OG selfie. That's cool. That's sweet. I like that. It's always good to take pictures when you're hanging out with your friends. I took a group shot when I went to see Captain Marvel. There was a big standee with her, and then Goose was down there, and me and my friends posed around it. That was pretty cool. I think people loved episode 8 because new footage has Bullseye. It felt like a Netflix. So yeah, like I said, the Bullseye stuff is probably why a lot of people liked episode 8. Number 1 goes to my first drawing. I'm not gonna read that word. Sid on Lincoln. Okay. Sid and Ronnie Ann and Lincoln. Okay. Okay. Dressing up as Spider-Man. Okay. Number 2, second drawing turns out swap. I'm basically normal. My childhood friends was having a role as their spider sword is nice. The front cover is beautiful story. I have always very bad feeling about this. Oh no. Have faith in your stories. Always have faith in your stories, even if you think they're bad. They might be good to someone. The 3 first source filmmakers screenshot poster using Murder Drone's character. You told me about that Murder Drone show. I still haven't watched it. I gotta watch that. For Team Fortress 2 elements. I have not played Team Fortress 2, but I have seen the characters. Cool. Do you think Gwen could come back and return to the Spider-Verse? Spider-Gwen can control it? Well, all I'll say about that is that in the comics, Gwen lost her powers a long time ago to her universe's version of Silk. It was Cindy Moon, but she didn't become Silk. She just started an organization called Silk. And her brother was like an agent that worked for her. But she felt like she got gypped spider powers because 616 Cindy had spider powers. So she took Gwen's powers from her. I can't remember exactly how the story goes, but Gwen teamed up with Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman, and Silk. I believe it was the 3 of them that stopped the Earth 65 version of Cindy Moon. But Gwen lost her powers, and Gwen did not have her powers for the longest time, but she got a symbiote and became Gwen. And so Gwen in the comics, I'm not caught up from when she got to Earth 616, but from what I was reading from the Gwenverse and the Shadow Clones and all that, up until recently, she has had a symbiote on. And that's where her powers come from. It's a symbiote that she's wearing, that she's constantly controlling. She hasn't had her actual powers for literal years. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. The 5 back to the drawings I made was a gender swap version of myself and my childhood friends. That's sweet. Yeah, and I've seen your drawings too. You're really good. I wish I could draw. You know why I use action figures on my because I can't draw. It's because like if I could like animate or do a comic or stuff, I would, but I can't. I can't draw to save my life. So I use action figures. Oh goodness, making myself one of your childhood friends and guys. Nice. I've made myself a woman today.
Look at this. Uh, nothing wrong with a little gender swap every now and again. That's pretty much all I have. Nice. Are those on your DeviantArt? I'll check those out. You can have those drawings up. Someone at Marvel should stop giving Miles new suits and make okay, yeah, making him two comics. Focus on Peter at least. They're still running out of ideas for Miles. My man, okay, so like, where's here we go. Okay, so this is Miles' suit currently, the vibranium suit. I'm not caught up. I'm so upset I fell behind on my Miles, but I am catching up. I just read a few issues like the other day, so I'm not exactly sure the circumstances, but this is his current suit. I'm not crazy about it. It looks cool in certain instances. I've seen some pictures of it where like, oh, it looks cool right there, but for the most part, it's like I'm not like I like his original suit better. And they did the same thing with the 10th anniversary suit, where I first saw it and I'm like, I'm not crazy about that. It grew on me because he wore it for so long. But like they give him new suits and then he just keeps them on for uh very long amounts of time. And I just it's cool, but like it would be cool for an issue or two, to be his new main suit, especially going into the 6160 crossover. I really wish that meeting the new Ultimate Spider-Man, he'd have his original suit. I really do. But like, it's a cool suit. I just don't think it should last for so long. But it's vibranium, so that's cool, I guess. But yeah. And what else to say, folk? Making him two comics, focusing on Peter at least. They're running out of ideas from a while. I don't know if they're running out of ideas. They turned him into a vampire. That sucked, but he's not a vampire anymore, so that's good. Imagine selling Marvel to Toho or TOS instead of bad company Disney. Okay, first of all, Marvel Comics is a Western comic company, so they're not going to sell to a Japanese company. And I'm not going to complain about Disney buying Marvel because they pulled them out of a hole. And we wouldn't have a lot of the Marvel things we do today if it wasn't for Disney buying Marvel. They gave them the money to do a whole lot of stuff, so I'm not going to complain about Disney buying Marvel. But it's unlikely they'd sell to Toho or I always say that wrong. Toy. I know the word, but I always say it wrong. So much versions I made. I ain't gonna lie. You made a lot of versions. If I could draw, I'd make a lot of variants of myself too. Trust me. I still remember the spider persona you made me. That was really cool. I really liked that. I have original photos that I'm currently using. Both my upcoming drawings are nice because I'm creative, though my mind in and out twice. Sweet, because I'm literally autistic. Yes, I'm freaking autistic. Hey, use it to your advantage, bro. Do like, if your mind's going a mile a minute, just write down or draw or create. Just do whatever. It's your mind and it works for you. Make it work for you. Imagine if Face Front Macro Speed collab. He already made a Face Front Macro Speed. I was talking about when we were still on Raccoon Spider. So no, Raccoon Spider made fan art for episode 3 of Spider-Verse, and then he made a Spider Sona. But Macro Speed. Imagine if we could collab. Well, I do action figure videos and you do like animation, so I don't know how that will work, but I'm open to it. I actually have I'm going to stay quiet. But people have been asking for collabs for a while now, and I've solved the problem, but I'm not ready to announce it just yet. But soon, anybody that wants to be able to collab with me will be able to collab with me. You'll see. I'll announce it later, but that's all I'm going to say. Can you look in Murder Drones and compare the black and gold Spider-Man suit? Look N Murder Drones and compare it to black and gold Spider-Man. Okay, there. So, is N the name of the Murder Drones character? Also, there are several black and gold Spider-Man suits.
Let's see. And Murdertrons. Okay. Oh, that is the name of the character. It's just N. Okay. That's a unique looking character. I don't think it compares at all to any black and gold Spider-Man suit. If you're talking about the Iron Spider one that Uncle Aaron wore, maybe. If you're talking about the one from No Way Home, I guess with all these lights on the character, maybe. That's the character. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's this black and gold. Maybe. I can see where you're going with that. It's a bit of a stretch, though. There's a lot of white on this character. None of the black and gold Spider-Man suits have white on them. But I can see where you're coming from. Oh, I don't know though. They haven't looked the same. They're just different designs though. Oh, nice. Yeah. You're talking about the N in the suits. Yeah. They don't really look similar. Where am I? I heard that in 2026, the Uncanny Spider-Man figure is in production. Uncanny Spider-Man. Okay. I don't really pay attention to Marvel Legends rumors. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised. The figure I want is I was gonna say Spider-Man Unlimited, but they made him. Never mind. I'll buy any Spider-Man figure they make, so it doesn't matter if they make an Uncanny Spider-Man. I'll buy it. Maybe I'll get the comparison later. Yeah. I have a new What If drawing already coming out. Doing collab with their friend Hazel Ace of Sage. Nice. Making scenario Shay Mark and Complete Cycle. All right, cool. Let's see that, Anthony. My question: Are you going? Are you? Oh, hey man, it's a question. Are you be going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out next summer? What? Yes. Yeah. Why wouldn't I go see Brand New Day? Yes, I'm gonna go see Brand New Day. Yes, 100% without fail. I will be there the day before it comes out. Not even the day it comes out. I'll be the day before it comes out. Will you attend San Diego Comic? I can't. Maybe. I have a friend in the comic book store. He's like, yeah, man, I can hook you up. Save up some money. I'll hook you up. I'm like, okay. I would like to go, but they sell out of tickets and everything, and then I have to travel to San Diego and do all that. I would like to go. San Diego's close to Arizona, so like I could feasibly like drive there. But I don't know. It's a goal. It's always been a goal of mine to go to San Diego, but I've never been able to. But my boy in the comic shop says he can hook me up, so we'll see if that happens. And Beyond the Spider Verse and Spider in 2 years. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We have to wait. I never liked Shay a lot. I'm not sure who Shay Markin is. I think I've heard that name before. I have no idea what's going on. At first, she was perfect. In the end, this is a waste of time. Oh, Shay, you're talking about is that the Spider-Man character from Amazing Spider-Man? Maybe. I can't remember her last name, but I think that's her. Let me know. Yeah, because that's how little they've made her a presence in this. And like she showed up, and then like there was one issue of Amazing Spider-Man during 8 Deaths that Justina Ireland wrote, and Shay actually seemed like a character. I'm like, wow, she has a personality for once. And then, but they never did anything interesting with Shay. Like even Carly Cooper had like characteristics about her. She was a cop and she had all these things going for her. Like Shay just didn't like there was nothing about Shay that made her a character that made me interested in her. If this is the Shay we're talking about. I can't remember her last name because they just made her not matter so much. But she like yeah. Goodness. I gotta goodness. All right, let's see. Where did I got lost talking about Shay. Freaking Shay. I need his Discord account. I will get back to you guys on a Facebook Discord. I know you guys have been talking to me about it. I'll get back to you on that. Hello, Wars. What have you done, Joshua Imposters? No, it's me. I'm dressed as Gwen. I lost a bet. We got our. I'm gonna pull my comics back out. We got our giant size Gwen Stacy. And we got our Death of Gwen Stacy. We got our Gwen Stacy comics going. I'm Gwen. I lost a bet. Hello, Wars. Welcome to the stream. I don't think people say that anymore nowadays. What, sus? I still say it, but that's because I'm an outdated boomer. He wasn't an imposter. He was himself. He lost a bet. Thank you for explaining. Do not worry. Everyone in the chat, I think Josh has brain. I do not have brain rot. Okay. I don't. Half the words these kids say these days, I do not understand. No, he does not. Thank you. He isn't really. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Raccoon and Mako, for defending my honor. Goes through a mewing streak like an Alpha Sigma Gia. Gosh. Yeah, I don't. These words mean nothing to me. Grayson, hi. What am I looking at? Well, I lost a bet, and I'm Gwen Stacy. Deal with it, okay? I'm giant sized Gwen Stacy. Gosh, I just know she doesn't have her jacket on in this picture. But this was a good comic, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but I had like severe writer's block on episode 12 of what's it called? Return to the Spider-Verse. Like, I could not finish that episode. And then I read this and I finished it. I owe this comic. Episode 12 exists because this comic. It got me through my writer's block. Sorry I'm late. I don't even see this. You gotta smash that subscribe buttons and ding-a-ling that bell. Ding-a-ling that bell and make sure that make sure notifications are on. I don't know, whatever the YouTubers say. And then when I post the live streams like the day before, so just hit remind me and then it'll remind you. Which symbiote Spider-Man suit is better? I'm a sucker for the classic. I got can you see it? Right there, right there. Is the Secret Wars. I can't position my finger. There we go. Back there is the Secret Wars first appearance of the black suit Spider-Man. Here, I'll just grab this guy. Where is he? Yeah. Traditional, classic, sleek, simple, elegant. Nothing beats the original black suit Spider-Man. That's my favorite symbiote costume. There have been a lot of cool ones though. I'm really upset though because Miles doesn't his first symbiote costume was during Absolute Carnage, and he was just like a Carnage minion. Like Miles, the first time Peter gets the symbiote, you get that. Okay, it's big, it's striking. It's Spider-Man has a brand new appearance. You know, he's just this huge white spider on his chest. It's made it was like a big deal, but then Miles is just like a random Carnage minion like that. They didn't give my boy any respect when he got his symbiote. What this was announced? Where did this come from? I just posted it like last night. I posted that I was gonna go live, and it had the countdown like I usually do. I didn't formally announce it, but yeah. He's been Rizzler. Oh my god, where's Rizzler? Isn't the Rizzler that little kid? I saw something like he had a room that was like all marveled out, and it was really cool actually. That little kid's doing things for himself. Goodness. Why face front? Just why? What's the point? I lost a bet. Okay, I lost a bet. Relax about it, okay? Shay marking his new character since Zebo. Okay, yes. I was thinking of the right Shay. Okay, yes. Zebo's retired. Zoe Kelly took over. Yeah, we were just talking about that. The Amazing Spider-Man. I think we're back. I got to read number 2. Where is number 2? I think I have it over here. I got Spider-Man versus Predator. That's not going to end well for anybody. Where is... Here we go. Number 2.
I haven't read it yet, but I think we might be back. What's the first page? What's the first page? Let's check out the first page. Oh, look, her last name is Markin. There it is. It says it right there. Shay Markin. Yep. I just didn't know. I didn't know her last name. Okay, yeah. That's a pretty scary first page. Spider-Man screaming, "Get away from me," as he's being attacked. That's tragic. There's something that's going around that was like making Rhino trip out, and now it's making Spider-Man trip out. So we'll see. I gotta read this. I'll read it after the stream's over. Oh goodness. Yeah, but the Joe Kelly run, we might be back. I don't know. We'll see. But it's good so far. If you want to learn, yeah. Search up on Google. No, why search up on Google? I got the issues right here. I can just read. I don't need to search up on Google. I should swing my comments around like that, but whatever. I'm actually so sad I missed 40 minutes of the Face Front show, bro. Just Shadow updated live. No. You didn't miss anything. We were talking about whether or not Starkiller could kill Mephisto, which I said is impossible. And then Raccoon Spider was going over all the drawings he made. Mako Speed's gonna remake Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man as an anime. Scarlet Spider showed up, asked me a couple questions. Anthony showed up, asked me a couple questions. Scarlet Spider got the Spider-Man Unlimited figure. You didn't miss much. We have no topic anymore because that's actually useless. Okay. You'll get many answers. I gotta draw later Gwen Stacy as a Force Ghost wearing Jedi robes. That sounds like a cool drawing. Nice. There's also blonde hair Peter. I drew Peter wearing his Jedi robes, so basically a Force Ghost. Those sound like cool drawings. Nice. I would like to see those. Link me. That thumbnail is fire, though. The thumbnail for this, where I'm sniffing a flower. Oh, goodness. That was funny. I have uploaded a short video and like that. Yes, Raccoon Spider uploaded a short of his reaction to me as Gwen. So make sure you go watch that. Oh, goodness. Bully Maguire, Ultimate, and Bully Lowenthal, regular suit. So 3 Spider-Men walk into a bar. ... Who walks out? Probably Bully Maguire. Right, reaction to what? To me as Gwen. I'll get the comic accurate Raimi symbiote, but unused. I've actually used my Spider Solo only in the black suit. Nice. Let's go watch. Oh yeah, reaction to my Giants. Okay. I told you a Shay. I know. No, you said the name Shay Markin. I said I don't know who that is, and then I had to think about it, and then I said, "Oh wait, is that from Amazing Spider-Man?" And then you confirmed it was from Amazing Spider-Man, and then I looked in the comic, and it said yes. So yeah, we just went in a circle. We're fine. We're good. The Rizzler's theme song for that little kid. Okay? So you're trying to get me to sing, but I don't know this song, so it didn't work. But I'll read it though. You know me as the Rizzler. I'm the Panther dressed in black. Once I hit your girl with the Riz, she ain't never coming back. That kid's probably dirt rich right now, so I can't complain. I'm not gonna. Oh goodness gracious! That's why I never liked her a lot before making the drawing of her as a psychopath. Well, she does work in Ravencroft, so you know. So when did the nut take over the nut house? She could very easily fall prey to losing her mind and her sanity. I saw Predator versus Spider-Man at a local comic shop a while ago. Guy got me hyped for it. I might get it. I haven't read it yet, but it looks scary. Where's the A cover? The A cover is really cool. He's got his spider sense going off and Predators behind him. I haven't seen any Predator movies because I'm a wuss and they're scary. But then his wig, I swear. But I don't know. This is pretty cool. I think I get the gist of the character of the Predator, but that seems like it's gonna be pretty cool. I need Godzilla versus Spider-Man. And if you think I'm not gonna do a Marvel 616, you're wrong. I am 100% going to do a 616 on Godzilla versus Spider-Man. Oh, but your figures are 6 inches. Well, guess what? I have some 375s, okay? Okay, they'll scale. It'll be fine. I'm definitely gonna do that once that comes out in June.
Liz, are you a skippity beta boomer? Miles, Shamik, I made a mistake. Oh my goodness gracious. So I made a mistake. I constantly make mistakes. This was a mistake. The bet, making the bet was a mistake. Yes, I saw the cover of Predator versus Spider-Man. It's cool, isn't it? Uh, there's so much villains from other medias. Spider-Man will always fought them for. Yeah, Spider-Man fights a whole bunch of people. And there's a lot of Marvel crossovers happening this year. Godzilla's I really like that Godzilla's doing a bunch of crossovers because I don't know if you guys know this, but before I was Marvel, Spider-Man, all this, it was Godzilla for me. I loved Godzilla. I still love Godzilla. Like when I was 5 years old, I got into Godzilla, all those monsters, the Ghidra. His name is Ghidra, okay? They're gonna try to gaslight you into thinking it's Ghidorah. There's no O. I have old VHS tapes, okay? It says Ghidra. It is not Ghidorah. It's Ghidra. There's no O in that man's name. But yeah, I have all those VHS. It was the King Ghidra, Mega King Ghidra, Mothra, Rodan, Megalon, Gigan. I have all those VHSs. And then Godzilla versus Spider-Man isn't out yet, but Godzilla versus Hulk is out. And I got a couple issues of that, a couple variants of that. Nope. Here we go. There's here's the A cover. That's freaky, but look at that Hulk jumping towards Godzilla. Then here's this Fight Night cover. I like this. This is pretty cool. King of the Monsters, the Jade Giant. Then this one has Jet Jaguar on it, so I had to get that. And then there's this one, Hulk jumping at him. There was a foil one I put in my box for later. There's a guy at the comic shop. He's called Godzilla Mike. He claims he's liked Godzilla longer than me, just because he was born before me. Whatever. But yeah, me and Godzilla Mike, we get up to talking about Godzilla and stuff. Last time I remember, I made Spider-Man fighting against Slenderman. Slenderman is so scary, bro. Every time I see Slenderman, I turn the other way and run because he freaks me out. Oh, just had an idea. It's gonna be best of face for part 2. Please don't. No. Oh my goodness. He dressed up as Gwen. Yeah. Yeah, okay. If you guys don't know, Grayson made a basically spoof video about me failing. And then there was like a jump scare with me from like 2011. And I would, yeah, apparently me as Gwen is gonna make it in that video. Thanks a lot, Grayson. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the cover had a huge poster of it. Nice. Before they released it, I asked about it. Apparently, Wolverine and Black Panther fought Predators in the past, but they won, so they set the killer. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I do have the Black Panther versus Predator. I think I haven't read it yet though. I'm still behind in all my comics. Predator versus Spider-Man. Yeah. I did Spider versus Slenderman before. Mine was a dumb paper comic when I was younger. Okay, so I have a comic that I did when I was like 11. It's called Spider-Man Negative Zone, and I have been considering turning it into a video, but like it's not bad. Like looking back at it, the story's not that bad for how old I was. It's actually kind of decent. But yeah, I drew a Spider-Man comic. It was called Negative Zone. I did 2 issues and I started the third, but I never finished it. But I know how it ends. But yeah, I for years I've been saying, do I want to make Negative Zone into a video of figures? Because I think I have all the figures I need. There are some costumes I used that they haven't made figures of yet, but I could work around that. But if I could find those. But yeah, I did some Spider-Man comics when I was a kid. The Spider-Man Negative Zone. Excuse me. They were pretty good though. They were pretty good for how old I was. Really, that's nice. Yep. Someone followed my steps. This was 2016. Yeah, you can't follow your steps in the past. I have a Godzilla figure. New. I uploaded a picture. Upcoming projects include Godzilla versus Avengers. I saw that Godzilla figure of yours. I saw him in that Not a Minecraft video you made. That's a pretty cool figure. I really like him. I like my Godzilla figures like with some scale on them though, but I do have some Godzillas that are Not like this guy right here. He was actually on top of a cup that I got when I went to go see Godzilla vs. Kong. And I just pulled him off the top of the cup. And then I have this. This is a keychain actually, but Legato. And then I have a Funko Pop. This is Godzilla 2000. This isn't Godzilla vs. Kong. This is Godzilla 2000. I saw that movie in theaters when I was a boy. When I was a boy, I saw Godzilla 2000 in the movie theaters when he fought the Orga. It freaked me out because Orga ate Godzilla. Oh my goodness. Hulk versus Godzilla, yes. Everybody's gonna fight Godzilla this year. The whole Godzilla's gonna destroy the Marvel universe this year. Like, I don't think you guys realize Godzilla crossing over with Marvel is like my dream come true. Okay, I have the cover for. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the variant cover of Godzilla and Spider-Man swinging with Mary Jane back there. That's this. I like them putting Godzilla in the Marvel universe, and then a Spider-Man and Godzilla comic. 10-year-old me would die. 10-year-old me would die. So perfect. Invincible, more like incapable per side. That's funny. He does get beat up a lot, unfortunately. So he's not very invincible. I can't cut to the title card. I'm doing the live stream. I own Fantastic Four vs. Godzilla Peach Momoko variant. I had the Peach Momoko variant in my hand. I don't know if I purchased it though. I know I was holding it. Is it over here? I have so many comics just laying around. I don't think it's over here, but I don't know if I got that variant, but I remember holding it and considering it. Because it does look nice. I really like that variant. The Peach Momoko variant. I have a Peach Momoko book over here. Is the Ultimate X-Men. She actually writes and draws this. Ultimate X-Men is pretty good. I'm not caught up, but I read quite a few of them, and it helps reading them in batches because it does move kind of slow. All the Ultimate books move kind of slow, but I really like Ultimate X-Men. I really do. We have Anti-Oxu, Anti-Venom. What's next? Anti-Goblin. I saw some people online. There was a joke going around that saying the Anti-Goblin suit would just be the classic red and blue suit. And I'm like, you know what? That would go so hard. It would be like when Spider-Man finally got his body back from Superior Spider-Man, and then he said, "My turn." That's my. I love that panel. One, because I despise Superior Spider-Man. Sorry, Grayson, I know, but I despise Superior Spider-Man. I didn't tell you. I told everybody in the beginning, but when I lost the bet, my options were to dress up as either Gwen or Superior Spider-Man. But since I despise Superior Spider-Man, I chose to dress up as Gwen because I'll never willingly dress up as Superior Spider-Man. But yeah, the Anti-Goblin suit, it's just the classic red and blue. It's the good old fashioned red and blue. This is our Anti-Goblin suit right here, buddy. That's it. Do you have a bonus subliminal boss in the finale of Spider-Verse? I have an idea of the Red Hulk being a bonus boss fight. Red Hulk, why would Red Hulk would destroy everybody, bro? That's not a fair fight. He would just go in and smash everything. That's not fair. There's enough going on in the Spider-Verse finale. Throwing a Red Hulk in would actually just destroy everything. Oh my goodness. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm putting everything and the kitchen sink in this Spider-Verse finale. There's a lot of bosses. You're gonna have this is the master plan coming to fruition, okay? So yeah, there's bosses. Trust me, you'll get your boss fights. Oh goodness. Oh, the rebooted Ultimate Spider-Man seems so good. Seems? Have you not read it? Because it's peak, my friend. It's peak. Where is my Ultimate Spider-Man? Where is it? Here we go. You have my Ultimate Spider-Man books? Yes, indeed. No, wait. These are my variants. Where are my... these are also variants. Where are my Ultimate Spider-Man books? Hold on. These are all variants. I don't know where my A covers went for Ultimate Spider-Man. That's kind of crazy. Whatever, I'll just show the video. No, this is the A cover. Yeah, this is number. Ah, dang it. This is number 2. Where's number 1? Why is it starting at number 2? Oh, it's back there. I'm tripping out. Yeah, I put number 1 on the show. Okay, I was tripping out. Okay, yeah, no. This is number 2, and then number 3, and then number 4, and so on and so forth up to number 4. Where's 15? My comics are a mess. I'm a disorganized mess. I have 15. I read it. I don't know where it is at the moment, but whatever. Yes, read Ultimate Spider-Man if you haven't already. It's such a perfect comic. Osborn, you ungrateful goblin. They put you through college, and this is how you repaid them. Goodness, that's funny. Unless Peter gets killed off by Joel Last 2 style in Spider-Man 3 PS5, Miles and Cindy become the main characters. They're not going to kill Peter. That's not going to happen. He's just taking a break. He's taking a break because he's been Spider-Man for, 10 years at this point? And he wants to rebuild Emily May, and he's like, hey, Miles, cover for me real quick. And Miles said, I bet. Peter's definitely going to be, the first mission is going to be Miles fighting some boss like Beetle or something. And then the next mission, Peter's going to be like, time to get back in the saddle, and we're going to be good. Peter's not going to die. Oh my God, I have that exact Godzilla Funko in the cup holder thing. That's so cool. Nice. Nice. Yeah, big Godzilla fan. It's peak. I've had better. Jim Carrey. Oh my goodness. Hey, if I say it's peak, it's peak. Just let you know. Just let you know. Oh, guys, it's been about an hour, so I'm going to wrap this giant-sized Gwen Stacy live stream up. Where's my... I lost my shit. Where did it go? This giant-sized Gwen Stacy live stream up. So any final questions you guys have, ask me now, because I'm about to go work on Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, the penny episode that you guys deserve. They better not wreck my bro Pete, and hopefully treat him Miles better than in SM2. Yeah, Miles got so sidelined in Spider-Man 2, bro. It's like, what do we do with Miles? I don't know. We'll give him a music side plot. Like, what? Why? Like, you come on, bro. Miles got so disrespected on the, like, the music side plot was fun, especially in the end, because they had like a reference to Gabe Jones blowing the trumpet. And I love Gabe Jones and his trumpet. But, like, come on. Like, you couldn't have Miles any more involved in the symbiote story. You had to, like, really? Then he gets kidnapped by Craven on some weak nonsense. Give me a break. They definitely need to commit to having 2 Spider-Men in the story. I'll tell you that. I really did like Spider-Man 2, though. I just think Miles could have done more. I noticed some kind of new things in the background. I went to a thrift store with the buddy I lost this bet to, and I spent more money than I should have. I got some stuff. Okay, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I'm human. I'm a man. I'm mortal. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. But look at this. Look at this statue, okay? As far as Black Cat statues go, this is not bad. This is actually pretty tame. But the safe had Spider-Man's face on it, and I just thought that was too, because I'm not a statue guy. I'm really not. But I saw this, and look, there's money coming out of the safe, and Black Cat's on top of it. Now, I'm not a Black Cat guy either. I'm a Mary Jane guy, you know? But the safe, it's just such a cool looking statue, and I liked it, so I got it. Why not? I spent too much money on that little thrift haul. Oh goodness, but yeah, I did. There are a lot of the other stuff is still. I know my chair is in the way a lot of times, so you can't really see. But I got like my Captain America shield. I have those 375 figures. I got a bunch of stuff under there, and then I have. Over there is my '90s Spider-Man display and all that. So yeah, there's a couple things back there. There's just a couple. Can I tell you something? Imagine Peter Parker and Lincoln Loud needs require a typical harem training. Oh gosh, these two might have behaved mindful and good. They're ready to go. Listen, Peter Parker is a dog, okay? Especially in the '90s show in Spectacular Spider-Man. Peter's a dog, bro. He he is he is constantly just thinking about women and how to get with his next date. Literally, there's that scene in Spectacular Spider-Man where Mary Jane is talking to him about not paying attention to Liz and Gwen or dividing his attention between them. And then while Mary Jane is talking to him about being split between two girls, in his head, Peter's like, wow, Mary Jane's really beautiful. Like, Peter's a dog, bro. Don't put Peter in a harem at all. It's not gonna end well. I'm just staring at the Iron Man War Machine helmet. Oh yes, that War Machine helmet. I put it on, but I'm Gwen Stacy today, not War Machine. I specifically got War Machine because anybody can be Iron Man, but it takes real guts to be War Machine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a cool helmet though. I really like that. And then Ant-Man's next to it. And then that's the Infinity Gauntlet under it. And Mjolnir is lower down, but it's down there too. Then Spider-Man and Green Goblin with the pumpkin bomb. Yeah, the only thing in Spider-Man 2 where Miles was really cool was when he fought the symbiote boss fight. I loved that fight. That was like my favorite video game boss fight, like of all time, bro. I won't say that. I got to think about that, but it's up there. It's up there. Miles versus symbiote Peter. Perfect. I loved that boss fight. That was a great boss fight. Fantastic. Oh goodness, Pete, Batman, Miles, Nightwing / Robin. Essentially, that's their relationship, especially in the Insomniac universe. He's more of his own hero in 616, but yeah, in like the Insomniac universe and like the Marvel Spider-Man 2017 show, that's essentially their relationship. Black Cat statue, nice. I'm glad you like it. It's really cool. Is that a signed Stan Lee figure? Yeah. Well, Stan Lee didn't sign it, but where is it? He it's a Marvel Legend of Stan Lee. They put his signature on it, but Stan Lee himself didn't sign it. It's made to be like Stan Lee signed it, but yeah, it's from when he was playing chess in the first Avengers movie when he says superheroes in New York. Give me a break. Yes, the Stan Lee action figure for Marvel Legends. They made him a while ago. This is Excelsior on the side. They made him a while ago. I can't remember specifically what year it came out, but they made him a long time ago. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna call Obi-Wan to settle Peter down, calm his senses. Peter needs a Jedi to help him calm down. Goodness. I love Iron Patriot War Machine suit from Iron Man 3. I have that figure in my profile picture. Do you? I can't see your profile picture. It's very small, but that is a good suit. I like him better when he's just War Machine, though. Even Rhodey likes him better as War Machine, if you remember when his password was War Machine Rocks, all caps. Oh, goodness. But the Iron Patriot was a good homage. I liked it. I liked it when Iron Man 3 came out. Anyone can be Spidey, but the Spidey is Peter. Yes, but it depends on what universe you're in. Because if you're in 2099, then it's Miguel. If you're on Earth 65, it's Gwen. But like, yes, the OG is always gonna be Peter Parker, the Amazing Spider-Man. But depending on what Earth you're on, that might not be the case. I made a short reviewing at IDK if you watched it. I did not, but I will check that out. Jedi Master is so good as he says that one of them are going to obsessive aggression, greed. Yeah, be very mindful. Exactly. Yes, get a Jedi to calm Peter down. I don't know. Boy Lowenthal should have wrecked Miles physically after that boss fight. Give the invincible treatment. Okay, listen. I know. I saw your rewrite. I know you think that he should have wrecked Miles, but I honestly like how that fight played out. I really do. I like how it turned out, especially Miles had the Venom Blast on him, and because Miles is like overpowered compared to basic Peter, because he has the Venom Blast and the invisibility. So the symbiote just like even the odds, and depending on how good you are at the game, the symbiote Spider-Man did kill Miles several times. Oh goodness, that's awesome. Where'd you get it? Stanley figure is sold out or over $100 everywhere. I'm asking where I got it when it came out, bud. Sorry. Yeah, when they it was years ago. Like I said, they put them up for pre-order. I pre-ordered them. Sorry. A lot of these figures, Hasbro Pulse. Everybody asks me where I get my figures. Hasbro Pulse. Go to Hasbro Pulse. They always like ship last, but they always get you your figures. And then if you do $50 a year, they give you free shipping. Um, Hasbro Pulse is the most reliable place to get these action figures because it's from Hasbro. So yeah, just go on Hasbro Pulse every time they come out with new figures, and pre-order. You got to follow. There's a guy on Twitter or he's on Blue Sky or whatever. His name is like Dan Yun, and then Ryan. Also, the big three: Dan, Ryan, and Dwight. If you watch any of the Hasbro live streams, follow them. They'll post when new figures are about to. There's also this guy. What's his name? I can't. I never like sat and read his name. It's like Pretentia or something. Penteria. It starts with a P and has a T in it and ends with an A. But he posts. I'll just look it. He posts all the time about new figures when they're going up, when they're coming out. Look, he's posting right now. Preternia. Okay. Yes. Preternia. I'll put it in the chat. Follow him on all the social media because he'll tell you when new figures are coming out. He'll post links to where they're coming. If they're on Pulse, if they're on Amazon, if they're on Target, he'll just follow him. He's great at keeping up with when these things come out and where. And you'll always get your figures. He's great. Goodness. Did you see my red and blue classic Spider-Man custom in the Amazing Fantasy figure? I thought you see it. I never saw it. Yeah, I believe the battle damaged one. Oh no, when you turned the Amazing Fantasy blue. Yes, I saw that one. That was pretty cool. I've been thinking about making J. Jonah Jameson plushie puppet due to your voice. That would be fun. I would love a J. Jonah Jameson plushie puppet. Yes, my failed attempt short. Yes, a symbiote Spider-Man killed me several times while I was trying to beat him, okay? He was tough. Give me a break. I get my figures from Amazon or Big Bad because Hasbro Pulse only has small catalog figures every time. That's because when they come out. You got to get them when they come out. When they come out, definitely go Pulse. Big Bad is a good option for getting older figures, yes. They're increasing prices, though, because nonsense that's going on in the country. But Hasbro is the best bet for getting new figures when they come out. Big Bad is good for older figures. Amazon is iffy. I only really use Amazon if it's an Amazon exclusive. But yeah, I'd say Hasbro Pulse for new figures. Big Bad's good for older figures, and then Amazon for Amazon exclusives. That's what I'd say. Not gonna lie, I'm tired of the comic X-Men stuff. I wish they make more Fox X-Men movie figures. I know a lot of people who disagree with you. I would also like more Fox X-Men movie figures, but everybody loves the X-Men comics, and like X-Men fans want comic figures. They're not gonna want the movie figures. So you and I are probably alone on that boat. X-Men fans love their comic figures, and they will fight you. What's the next custom you want to see make chat or face front? You can both respond. Do a custom of what's a Spider-Man suit that they haven't done in figure form yet? Ooh, Maddie Franklin. They have not done a Maddie Franklin figure at all. If you can find like a Spider-Woman or a Spider-Gwen or a base female spider figure, Make a Maddie Franklin figure. That's what I want to see. That's to be your next custom, Maddie Franklin. Because I've never seen her in figure form, and I would really like them to make her. Once I finish making the J. Jonah Jameson plushie puppet, I'm gonna need some scenes and audios from these episodes where Jameson streams his Daily Bugle news. There's gotta be a lot of gag reels. You got it. You got it. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Guys, we had fun with our giant size Gwen Stacy live stream. I'll be back with another face front show next month at some point. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you all for hanging out with me, even though I'm dressed like Gwen Stacy. This was fun. This was fun. We'll definitely do it again sometime. But till then, I'll get these last few questions. How do you feel about the OG Fox X-Men being cast in Avengers Doomsday? I'm very curious to see how it plays out. All I really want is for James Marsden's Cyclops to wear the 90s suit, and I will die in the movie theater. That's all I want. That's all I need to be happy is for him to wear the 90s Cyclops suit. That's it. That's all I really want. But I'll just wait to see what the MCU does. You don't know Maddie Franklin? She's a look her up. She's a spider. She's a spider hero. She might have been in Madam Web. I think she was in Madam Web. Yeah, she was in Madam Web. Ugh. I know not a lot of people like that movie, but that's her. That's Maddie. That's Maddie Franklin. Make her. She'll be great. Sorry, I don't read a lot of comics. It's fine. You don't have to apologize for not reading a lot of comics. I don't read a lot of comics unless they're Spider-Man. So it's good. You're good. One more thing. When we will see White Tiger in the Spider-Verse bonus episode. White Tiger. Oh, maybe. Because she was in Ultimate Spider-Man. I did the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon episode with Nova and not White Tiger, though. Well, maybe. We'll see. I have the figure, so maybe. Now I remember. Okay, yeah, there you go. They got Hugh Jackman in the yellow suit. They can do the same for Cyclops, and I hope they do. That's all I want. Have you watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Bro, I watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes when it was airing. Yes, I watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes. 100% favorite Avengers show. Up there, my top 5 cartoons of all time ever. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is great. Part of me wishes that they would bring it back, but also I don't want them to bring it back because I just don't want them to mess with it. Love Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Forever fight as one. And you got me to sing. Okay. Just started watching. It's really good. Even more grateful for my Kang and Zemo figure. Kang and Zemo had big roles in that show. So yes. You just started watching it. You're in for a ride, buddy. You're in for a ride. And I hope you enjoy yourself. Until then, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for coming. Face front, and I'll see you in the multiverse. Bye.